Fellow Groggers, welcome back to Grog Games, and more specifically, the recap of RPG Friday from last week. On Twitter, we play a simplified version of D&D, and it's based around polls for what you guys decide, and it determines what our character does. So it's pretty awesome. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to join us on Twitter, and let's just jump right into it. So we left Charlotte off in the middle of a goblin battle. They were in front of the cave, and Belran ran in without us, of course. So Charlotte dashed up, shot a fireball, which is what you guys wanted to do. Goblin crumpled to the ground right away. Belran was fast enough, he was able to just dispatch that other goblin. And look at that hideous goblin by Gesturing Glass right there. That is terrifying. I would not want to be that thing. So after we defeated the goblins, we went in the cave. It was dark, and Belran, being the idiot that he is, lights a torch despite everyone else's protest. There's a slight pause just to see if anyone noticed anything. No goblins did. But as they continued, Isabel did hear something from around the bend. Sounded like goblins and growls. Shout out to my boys at Talking Whiskey who asked if we have a D-Tech life spell for Charlotte. Currently Charlotte just has fireballs and minor illusion spells, but as the story goes on, she can have whatever the fuck you want. Our rogue Bartleby is able to peer around the corner unnoticed. There's a small bonfire surrounded by two goblins and a hobgoblin. Nearby against the cave wall there are two wolves chained up. So what do? We went ahead and once again we launched a fireball. And there's some gifts for the fireball fans. Eric for president pulling out that fireball, completely necessary. And Gesturing Glass with the Office reference for fireball. Dwight there, of course, needs to cast that shit. Guys, you know how last week I said that we'd do a story format, so we do 3 tweets per RPG Friday? Well, we're still gonna do that, but this YouTube video right here, once a week on Thursdays, is going to link the story together. So right now, yes, right now, I'm going to determine Charlotte's fate as the DM of this game. Doing some background rolls on the side, it determines that Belran is going first. I know. I didn't want it either. Being the heroic warrior that he is, he sees the biggest goblin, the hobgoblin, and goes towards him. The goblins had not heard us approaching at all, and Belran is able to score a surprise sneak attack on the hobgoblin. Belran charges in, and with his two-handed sword he goes ahead and slashes right through the hobgoblin there, creating a giant slashing gash on his chest. A major wound. The hobgoblin staggers back as the other two goblins look up in surprise. It's Isabel's turn next, and she looses an arrow in her bow. Being the strategist that she is, Isabel is able to notch that arrow very efficiently. The goblin staggers as it's shot through the arrow and falls down on the ground. Still alive, but injured greatly. It is now our hero's turn, Charlotte Stone, and we cast that fireball. Fireball! Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll do some background DMing just so I can prove to you guys that I am doing a simplified version D&D, but we're still rolling, we're still making plays. So, Charlotte Stone just rolled a 19. With the added fireball +3 bonus, plus the +1 for sneak attack, we launched that fireball right at the other goblin. Just gets blown back against the wall. You can smell its flesh just sizzling as it lies down and just does not get back up again. That's kill 1 for Charlotte Stone. Our rogue Bartleby is next, and he goes ahead and slashes at the hobgoblin with his dagger. Damn, we were getting some good rolls today, even though that wasn't us technically. Bartleby rushes in towards the hobgoblin with his dagger. The hobgoblin is still staggered from the initial blow from Belran. So Bartleby is able to just rush in there, stab the hobgoblin right near the chest, in the heart, actually through the wound that Belran had initially started there. The hobgoblin looks at Bartleby, confused, still dazed, doesn't know what's going on, and just falls straight towards the ground. There's just that one goblin left on the ground, mortally injured from that arrow. I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah, let's leave it for the next RPG Friday. I think we'll give you a choice based around that goblin there. So guys, I'm really enjoying this so far as a DM, as an avid role player. So please let me know down in the comments, on Twitter, anything like that, with how this is going for you guys. If you have any ideas for the characters, for the storyline, anything like that, I will definitely take in consideration. Alright, see you later.